State Seminoles, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. Offense getting set for first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Last meeting was a classic as the Gators pulled out a close one.
Guys, it's a rivalry game that gets circled in the offseason, and for Gator fans in Gainesville and across the country, they have been bragging all year long after that win last season.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Burke. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Jackson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. It's Burke. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Quarterback adapted. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Coming after it. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. The Seminoles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun to give, looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, you might know Florida State was once a women's college. Didn't start playing football until later, and in fact, didn't start playing the Gators until 1958.
Even though they haven't been playing a long time, this game has featured so many of the biggest names in the sport. You think about Bobby Bowden, Steve Spurrier on the sidelines, Charlie Ward, Chris Swanky, Tim Tebow, Danny Werkel, Heisman Trophy winners. This game has had it all.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Jackson.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Gators. And once he got loose, it was all over. You're not going to keep the... Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They move the tight end all over. They want to run it left here. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Takes a shot as he... First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Give to the running back. Nifty little dance step. At midfield, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Throwing right. Got his man. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the Gators get it past the sticks. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and
he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take...
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. That they did their part, scored. Clark, Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Fullback's got it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He leaves it with his back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The Gators have taken it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Escapes, and the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. 2nd down now after the sack. The give to the back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's in. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. It's caught downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Quick strike complete. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Floating away. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Release to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about.
Pulls it in on the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's got it.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 here. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Keeps the play going. Gets it out fast. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Last meeting was a classic as the Gators pulled out a close one.
Guys, it's a rivalry game that gets circled in the offseason, and for Gator fans in Gainesville and across the country, they have been bragging all year long after that win last season.
And the Gators with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Live by the blitz. Get hit with a chunk play on the blitz, too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of them.
Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. The snap sets up the throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. Offense with jumbo personnel. Leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now, it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
They stop him right on the edge of the red zone. A pickup of 5 to the 20. They just need inches to convert this 3rd down from the 20, but this might be 4-down territory anyway. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's first down from the 11. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. Snags it.
And on that out route, 3rd down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Amazing how many times an offensive hold. Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's the handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville.
He uncorks one deep. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after. First down here for the offense. Looking for room, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misfire now on second down. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto.
Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Florida! Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Finds his big tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He's got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the right. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And the offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On the ground, it's Hawkins. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Buying some time. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
It's caught downfield. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. He's throwing. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And a big return after the quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the single back. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Back to the line after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 37.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Finds his man, and they convert. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Gators are on the move. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good... A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Now sliding to his left. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Firing deep. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Hands it off. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Makes the catch. He's got enough. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And he's not going to get... Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The Gators hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
That is exactly what...
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the...
Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Come to the line for second down and very short now. The back's got it. And the Gators pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. And it's second down and goal now for this offense. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The Gators begin a new series here, first and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught quickly. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look... First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Burke. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And the Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Webb. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he threw it. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but pick is set up. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Hawkins. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Here we go, crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. The first down brought down to the 31. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Spinning out of the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Defense having to dig deep. Play number 13 on this drive. He's going to hand this off. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Crowd getting cranked up, trying to help this defense on the final drive. Trying to find room. It's Burke. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Jukes to get free. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. In position now for a walk-off field goal, but you just got to be smart with the clock. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. 1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And now the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm...
Touchdown, Florida. They have jumped in front in the final. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the AC.